try some creative cooking.
There's still a long road ahead.
Kale! Hey! Oh, hey you guys. What are the chances? You were staring into space just now. Something the matter? No, don't worry. I'm fine. I was just looking at a Mondstadt children's book in the souvenir shop over there. While I was flipping through it, a piece of paper fell out. The writing on it was really mysterious. Almost like a prophecy. If you can do these things, you may light the lantern of utmost joy and receive... And what does these things refer to? Find a flower. So, 4 things in total. Here, have a look. I asked a lady who owns the store about it, but she said that she didn't know anything about any papers. Hi there. Sorry to butt in, but... Oh, it was called The Boar Princess. Do you know her? Let Paimon do the honors. Kale, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favonius. And Sucrose, meet Kale. She's a trainee forest ranger from Sumeru's Avidia. Hello. Hi. This is getting awkward fast. They're both... So, Sucrose, what are your thoughts on this prophecy?
Without having done any research, I couldn't comment definitively. But if you want my subjective opinion, I don't think... The only people who read children's books are the... Would they really do this just to spread lies?
That's a great take. I love it. Exactly. Okay.
If I had to... I haven't read...
Wow. Her guesswork is really good, though. I want to pick her brains, but... Will she find it annoying if I keep asking her questions? We've only just met after all. What's the best thing to say to someone you're meeting for the first time? Well...
Then...
I'd wish for a...
Huh?
You can't waste it on that! You've got a great personality already! That's very kind of you. Kale! I know that voice!
Kale! You made good time, huh? You're way earlier than I expected. I spotted your green hair way off in the distance. Good thing my eyes are sharp, or I'd have missed you.
Amber! Have you been doing well? Did you finish all the pita pockets I brought you last time?
You bet. They're getting
Wait. A long time ago, I had a lot of help from a lot of... So ever since my Elazar got better, I've been looking out for an opportunity to come back to Mondstadt and tell them all the news that... Thanks.
If it's okay with everyone, why don't I take Kale for a walk around town? I'd like to show her some of the places she didn't get to...
Of course. Fine by me.
Sure, go right ahead. decided to meet my traveling companions by the city.
Oh, that's all right. In that case, you guys go rest up, and I'll go see my—
Oh, okay.
Traveler Sucrose. Could you look— I'll come get her later and take her out. There's still a whole—
Sure, no problem.
Awesome. See you later then.
You alright there, Kale? You look kinda disappointed. I'm just feeling... Amber wants to introduce me to more... I've only met Sucrose so far. I wish I had a little more self-confidence. Then I'd find it much easier to make friends with people. It's nearly time! Let's go to the gate and see if they've arrived.
I want to help.
Everything's ready. Let's go! Just sharpen my...
At the ready.
Add Astro.
Why is this humble wind?
I mean, it's understandable. It must have been a long time since you last came to Mondstadt.
Because it is the true Great Vayu Viastra? Oh, come on. Don't tell me you don't get it. View, Vayu, and also Mahamatra, Vayu Viastra? No?
Kainari! Sino! Over here!
Whew, am I glad to see you. And who's this young—
Master, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favonius. Sucrose, this is my teacher Tainari. He's a highly respected forest watcher in Sumeru, and he's also a very famous botanist.
Kale's exaggerating. I'm Tainari. Pleased to meet you.
So you have a teacher as well. The pleasure is all mine, Tainari, sir.
Yep, he's extremely knowledgeable too. And this is General Mahamatra Sino of the Sumeru Academia. He's really famous in Sumeru as well.
Greetings. Though if I might say so, we're purely here for personal reasons. You needn't be unduly concerned with our official positions. And Kale, there's no need to use my full title. Sino is fine. Or sir, if you absolutely must.
Indeed. We're not here in an official capacity, just to keep Kale company on her vacation.
Keep me company? But it was...
Kale is very important to us. We felt obliged to ensure her safety on the long, treacherous journey to Mondstadt.
But I've been here on my own loads of times before. What about your work, though? What if something bad happens while the General Mahamatra's away?
There should be no issues. I have left my duties in the hands of my subordinates, and two especially reliable helpers.
Oh, Sucrose. What were you saying about you having a teacher as well?
I was just going to mention that I think we're in a somewhat similar situation. I'm an assistant to Mr. Albedo, Mondstadt's genius alchemist.
Oh, please, Sucrose. Genius is an unnecessary epithet. It will serve only to leave an exaggerated impression of me in the minds of our guests.
Mr. Albedo, but it is an objective truth.
Hey, Albedo's here too! Great! The more the merrier!
So tell me, Sucrose, since your specialty is bioalchemy, what do you know about the antitoxic properties of the calla lily?
Wait! Can we hold off on the nerdy topic for now? Paimon doesn't want to be left out.
Oh, as it happens, I've studied the calla lily in quite some detail before, with it being a species native to Mondstadt. I wrote a whole report on my findings. If you're interested, Mr. Tainari, sir, I can go get it for you.
We're supposed to be here on vacation, and you're already thinking about how to improve your herbal medicines? Also, I thought we'd agreed to take on new identities for this trip.
What new identities?
Mine was Adventurer Sino, skilled desert explorer. Tainari's was technological consultant to the treasure hoarders. And Kale's was traveling musician. Very much so.
I do wish some of the less cautious adventurers in the Avidya forest would consider coming to Mondstadt instead. What Philanimo mushrooms lack in texture, they make up for in not causing vomiting or diarrhea.
Are you contemplating using some compounds from the calla lily as active ingredients in a targeted antidote?
Yes, I gathered a few on the way here, and my initial research suggests to me that it could be worth a try.
Okay, I got it. But as much as I don't wish to be a wet blanket, it takes a huge amount of experimental data to conclusively prove how different drugs interact. Estimating the total development time would be very difficult. Add in the time for procurement and delivery of essential materials.
Then please, allow me to help.
Mr. Albedo.
Apologies for my tardy entrance in the present discussion. I understand you're looking to make an antidote for poisonous fungi, correct? If you happen to have some samples with you, or relevant documentation on hand, perhaps you might give me the chance to review them later. But before that...
Food and lodging arranged. Were you quietly writing this up the whole time?
Hardly. Rather, I should apologize for interrupting a serious discussion between... Nevertheless, I would encourage you to have a Take a look.
This is too kind of you.
It looks great! Even Paimon feels like tagging along for the food and board. That's why it's called...
Very comprehensive.
Just one thing. We'd like the chance to cook as well. Why...
Oh, help pitch the...
I can help too.
And Paimon will take him to Good Hunter to order some starters. Mondstadt's cold-cut platter is not to be missed.
Great, then it's decided. Sucrose and I will bring the three of you to your inn for a quick
Hey, Sarah!
Sure. Come. Would you like anything?
Do we, want anything else? Okay, yeah, that'll be all. Yay! You're the best person in the whole... Paimon will give you the sweet flower from that sweet madame as a windbloom. That was great. If that was a Windbloom treat, then Paimon wishes it could be the Windbloom Festival every day.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
All right, looks like we're all here.
Not at all. Kale put up the I didn't...
It's all thanks to Matt.
What can I say? For a skilled adventurer, this is just another day on the job.
Are you quite finished? Or were you going to sing each other's praises till the moon rises? Come on, let's all sit down. That sunshine sprat was
That's correct.
Let me think. As far as edible Mondstadt plant species are concerned, small lampgrass?
That's right. I've long heard that Sumeru's fish with cream sauces here in Mondstadt we're not quite as varied in the use of spices as in Sumeru, but
I liked it a lot. I'm curious as to...
I'll write a copy of the recipe for you.
Would anyone like to try the nutrient-dense meal I made?
I'll have some.
What about you, Kale? It doesn't look like you've eaten very much.
No. I just... Sorry. I didn't mean to make things awkward.
Tainari. While we were on the road,
Which day was this?
just after passing through...
Sino, are you sure your eyes were working that day? Paimon always flies. There's no way she'd...
Is that right? I thought that you'd made me snacked on too many local... No? Ground, you know. As in ground up, but also the ground. Ground nuts make you fall to the ground.
Think of this as part of the process of getting to know Sino. The bright side, these jokes show that he thinks of you as his friends.
Still, we could test the hypothesis
What hypothesis?
that plant species indigenous to Mondstadt may have an effect on the motor functions of flying life forms.
Hey! Anyway, by your logic, wouldn't that mean that eating, say, hey! Not you! I think the Traveler... You seem much cheerier now.
That's because I'm Sino the Adventurer. It's not?
In fairness, you only saw him in his work mode while you were in Sumeru. He's actually like this most of the time when he...
Yep, it's true. Sometimes when he's eating, he'll grumble about how the bowl is too shallow for the amount of food it can...
I understand. Then allow me to reintroduce myself. Before, you knew me as General Mahamatra Sino. Now, please see me as Sino the Adventurer.
Yeah, so that's another thing he does. He'll keep repeating something he thinks is fun.
So you have two different mental states? Almost like different phases of matter. Interesting. I want to learn to do that too.
I think in your case, the two states we would end up with would be highly conscientious sucrose... Oh, by the way, was there any reason in particular that you chose...
Oh, well, Lisa once told me that the Windbloom Fest... I wanted to take this opportunity to give everyone a Windbloom as a token of my heartfelt gratitude for everything they've done to look after me.
Plus, it was a good chance for Kale to get out and meet some new people.
Kale Lily.
What?
Kale's Windbloom. Maybe she should call it a Kale Lily. It sounds very Mondstadt. There's also cauliflower, which would technically make more sense. But somehow, it doesn't sound as nice.
Moving swiftly on.
Wow, he just completely...
Sumeru's been through... I don't get many opportunities to take a vacation. And this was a chance to join Kale on her...
How about you, Sino?
I came to
That's just an excuse.
Also,
Aha!
have you all played Genius Invocation TCG before? And that is why when I first began, a friend of mine... So,
House?
you mean...
I see. So,
No, that is inaccurate.
You most certainly didn't.
Not only me...
Oh, here it...
Wait, you mean you're...
having my new friends address me by my pen...
Huh. So you're Calx.
You didn't have to say all that.
I don't usually take private commissions, but I believe that we are friends now, all of us. Our conversations have been deep and interesting, and Sino, Your passion for this game is indeed one of a kind. I can see it in your eyes.
Obviously.
And given that you've come all this way from Sumeru to see me, I'd be quite honored to take this commission.
Wow, your teacher's so nice.
I feel the same about yours. Well, they definitely have different personalities, but they're similar when it comes to their character.
So, how much should I budget for the timeless masterpiece you will produce for me?
Surely, timeless masterpiece is something of an overstatement.
Any artwork fit to appear on the reverse of my card decks is by definition a timeless masterpiece, even if I do say so myself.
Don't mind him. These TCG nut jobs are all like this.
I see. So, this has an almost religious significance. Well, for starters, I'd like to hear a few more of your jokes.
My jokes? You like them?
I do.
Really? I didn't see you laughing.
Yeah, well, the joke's ability to induce...
If I might interrupt,
My nutritional meal!
Will it be okay? Should we go? Good thing Tainari's nose is so sharp. Has he been in this kind of situation a lot before?
I know. Yes. Kale seems a little depressed. I noticed she was in a low mood when everyone was talking. Remember that note? I was just thinking.
Oh, yeah!
Exactly. Maybe she'll be willing to. As much as I'd like to.
All right, we'll help.
You will? Then tell me, honestly, do you.
Uh-huh. Right!
All right. Let's meet at the alchemy crafting bench in the city. We're back.
Oh, what a shame. You just missed a joke.
stop, please.
That bad, huh?
Didn't you say you want to see the
Tomorrow morning. And you?
I'll go into the mountains to have a stroll and collect the...
Perhaps I could join you? I'll be...
Found you! I knew I was onto something.
Wow.
That's an outrider.
Uh-oh.
Actually, you didn't. Ah, yes,
Good evening.
Oh, Amber and Eula. The pleasure is ours. I've heard a lot about both of you from Kale.
Oh, really?
You asked that last.
I'd say...
Come on, Kale.
Okay, great. You know?
Yes, we've met. She's Kale's most important friend. And for that, we are also very grateful to her.
That's Amber for you. Her outgoing personality means she can make friends with just about anybody.
It's getting late, and we still have a lot lined up tomorrow. I suggest we all head back and get some rest.
All right.
You're gonna get the tone-deaf bard to check. Knowing him, we can go